The rate of deportation in the UK is on the increase. Guys, it's no longer funny the way and manner UK immigration are deporting international students studying here in the UK because most of them has breached their tier 4 student condition. And the way and manner they are going about this deportation, it's something that is so scary. So guys, you need to stick with me to the end of this video to get the full information. The UK immigration are coming hard on international students because it has gotten to their notice that international students in the UK are working more than 20 hours in a week, which contravene their tier 4 student condition. This and many more I'll be sharing with you in this video. So guys, you need to stick with me to the end to get the full information. You can also share this video with all your contacts, most especially international students in the UK. Either they are here studying or those intend coming here to study either in September or January admission session. All international students need to watch this video for them to be able to guide themselves. Hi guys, as you all know, my name is Victor. If you are new to this channel, in this channel, I give latest updates about UK and UK immigration, ways you can study abroad, and also ways you can migrate to the United Kingdom through the skilled workers migration route. If this content looks like something that interests you and you gain value from this video, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Give a thumb up to the video. You can as well do that right away so that YouTube can recommend this content to a wider audience. So guys, let's get started. The news of international students being deported by the UK Home Office is on the increase. Guys, things are happening in the UK. Just last week, about 3 persons were deported. They are all international students studying in the UK. Their study is still ongoing, and I believe they've paid their tuition fee up to date. The reason for their deportation is as a result of them not keeping to their 4 student condition, which is you are not expected to work more than 20 hours in a week during term time. And most of these persons breach their tier 4 student condition. You know, the UK is complaining about net migration. They are coming up with different strategies, different approach to see how they can bring down net migration to the barest minimum. So one of the means by which they are going about this is by going after those who do not keep to their visa condition. It doesn't limit to only international students studying in the UK. Those on skilled workers and visa were also affected. But the rate at which they are going after international students and the manner at which they are going about it, it's what is giving most of us concern, right? So the way they are going about it is not just for them sending you a letter, like we all know. About 2 weeks ago, I got a message from one of my audience telling me he got a letter from the UK Home Office asking him to leave the United Kingdom immediately. So I advised him, as usual, to seek the counsel of an immigration lawyer to tell him what he can do to be able to remain back in the UK if it's possible. What they are doing now to me can be akin to jungle justice. Just imagine you being in your house and you got a knock on your door. By the time you spy to see who is knocking at your door, you find out about 6 to 7 immigration officers are standing right in front of your door. What are they doing? You didn't get any invitation, you didn't get any letter, you didn't get any email from them informing you about any of the breach of your visa condition. What you are saying is immigration officers standing in front of your door. The moment you open and they are telling you your stay in the UK have come to an end as a result of you not keeping to your tier 4 student condition, which states that you are not supposed to work more than 20 hours in a week during term time. From their record, you've been working consistently during term time and off term time, you are working more than 20 hours. So for that reason, your stay in the UK have come to an end. You need to leave the United Kingdom at that moment because they will not leave without taking you along with them to the airport. This jungle justice style of deportation is something that is worrisome to all migrants living in the UK. At least if you are given a certain period of time to either explain or prepare yourself to leave the United Kingdom, that will be a different case. Unlike telling you to leave the moment they come to your house and tell you to leave without you having a prior knowledge of them coming or trying to see how you can put yourself together to prepare your mind of leaving the UK. It can not only be devastating, but it can even lead to depression. Understand the fact there's no justification for you to work more than 20 hours as it was expressly stated in your tier 4 student condition that one of the conditions for you to be able to uphold or continue to live here and study in the UK is for you not to breach your tier 4 student visa by adhering to all the conditions that is stated there. So this video is specifically for international students, most especially international students that are coming in September 2023 admission session. Please and please, I beg you, keep to your tier 4 student condition. It's no longer business as usual. The fact that somebody did it 3 years ago, 2 years ago, even early this year, doesn't mean you will also want to toe that path, because the UK is coming up with different measures to see how they can bring down net migration. And from information that most of us have gotten, is they are going after those who are not keeping to their visa condition. All visa class has conditions that you must adhere strictly to. If you are a skilled worker, you are supposed to work with the employer that sponsor you to come and work in the UK, right? Failing to work with the employer and working for a different employer, that can as well result to your visa cancelled and you'll be asked to leave the UK. And for students, you are not meant to work more than 20 hours. So all visa class has different condition that is attached to it. So please and please, international students coming to the UK, please adhere to your visa condition. They will not care the amount you've expended in all of this process. So guys, if you're an international student, you need to watch this video and please stick to your tier 4 student condition. Do not work more than 20 hours during term time. Failing to do that might result to your visa cancel and you'll be asked to leave the UK. It's no longer business as usual. The UK immigration is coming hard on international students. And by so doing, they are going after those who are not keeping to their tier 4 student visa. It doesn't worth it. After you've put in all resources to this project, tuition fee, visa fee, IHS fee runs into millions of naira, depends on the currency you are using in your local country. After putting all these resources into this project, at the end of the day, you're unable to achieve the purpose for which the resources was employed. It doesn't worth it, guys. So please, I'm begging international students coming in September 2023 admission session, don't listen to those who will tell you they did it when they are studying in the UK. They work more than 20 hours. They did any number of hours per week. Nothing will happen. It's no longer business as usual. The fact they were not caught, the fact it doesn't affect them, doesn't mean you can go scot-free with it, because every now and then the UK government come up with different approaches to see how they can tackle a particular trend that is not in accordance with what the leader principle states. So guys, if you're an international student, please and please adhere to your tier 4 student visas, so you will not be part of this jungle justice kind of deportation the UK immigration is adopting to evict migrants who breach their tier 4 student visa. International students that are currently studying in the UK, right, that have breached their tier 4 student condition, most of them are currently shaking, because you never can tell when the UK immigration will come after you, right? It might not be during your time of study. It might be at the time you are planning to switch from your tier 4 student visa to either skilled worker visa or a graduate visa. In my previous video, I also share with you a migrant who is currently on a postgraduate study visa. After 5 months on a postgraduate study visa, he applied to switch to a tier 2 work visa, and his visa was declined as a result of working more than 20 hours as at when he was still studying. UK Home Office referred back to his time on a tier 4 student visa. So if you are an international student studying in the UK and you know very well you've breached your tier 4 student visa, if you have dependent and you're about switching to a tier 2 work visa, I will advise you allow your dependent to switch to a tier 2 work visa, while you will be in turn become his or dependent. That way, you could be able to avert or prevent the UK Home Office to refer back to your activities as at when you are still studying. Because the way they are going about all of this is to nip down on those who are not adhering to their visa condition. It's not only student visa or those on a study visa that they are targeting. All class of visas, right? If you are not adhering to your visa condition. So guys, we all need to be careful, adhere to the visa condition that you are using to reside there in the UK, so that you will not run into trouble either now or the long run. Because some of our activities now will create problem for us on the long run. Sometimes some of the reason for this refusal is not something you did yesterday or today. It might be something you've done about 1 year or even 6 months ago, right? And you might never keep record of such a thing. UK Home Office will just use that as a yardstick to give a decision to your visa application. So guys, we've come to the end of this video. If you gain value for this video, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, Give a thumb up to this video so YouTube can recommend to a wider audience, and you can as well leave your thoughts on the comment box. See you in my next video.